let's talk about something that's probably been sitting in your mind for a while. Why does it seem like some guys just smell expensive? Is it the suit, the shoes, or maybe it's that killer cologne? The truth is, cologne can either make or break your whole vibe. A cheap scent is like wearing a knockoff designer bag, but the right cologne, that's a game changer. Stick with me till the end, everybody, and I'm gonna share the fragrance secrets that'll make you smell 10 times more expensive without having to break the bank. Ready to dive in? Let's go. Number 1. The number one mistake that makes cologne smell cheap. Alright, let's dive in with the number one mistake that makes cologne smell cheap. And trust me, we've all been there. You grab a bottle off the shelf, you spray it, and then you instantly regret it because you're hit with that floor cleaner or cheap body spray scent. Ever happened to you? Well, here's the thing. Most cheap fragrances are overloaded with synthetic notes, and they smell exactly like you'd expect. Fake. You know what I'm talking about. But let me break it down for you. First, there's that overly synthetic citrus. It's that sharp, almost industrial smell, like someone tried to make a lemon-scented cleaning product. Not cute. Then, you've got overpowering vanilla or tonka bean. Look, I love vanilla as much as the next guy, but when it's overdone, you're just going to be walking around smelling like you drowned yourself in cheap body spray. Not the vibe we're going for here. And then, finally, there's that mass-market amber overload. Every blue fragrance has it. It's like every guy's wearing the same exact scent. Boring. So what's the fix? Easy. Go for cologne with high-quality natural extracts. Real oud, vetiver, and other luxurious ingredients will bring depth and longevity, plus they smell authentic. Not like you're wearing a knockoff. Trust me, your fragrance game will be on point. Number 2. The secret of so-called quiet luxury scents. Alright, here's a little secret that I'm about to drop on you. Luxury scents aren't about shouting from the rooftops. No, they are all about that quiet elegance. Expensive colognes don't need to scream for attention. They just linger effortlessly. They evolve, and they blend so seamlessly with your skin that it almost feels like the fragrance was made just for you. So what makes a luxury scent so special? Let me break it down for you. Complexity is the first thing. High-end colognes don't just hit you with one note and then call it a day. No, my friend, they've got layers. You start with the top notes, those initial bursts of freshness or spice that greet you. And then, as time passes, you move into the middle notes, where the scent starts to change and evolve. And then finally, the base notes settle in, lingering like a cozy memory. It's a whole journey, and that's what makes luxury fragrances luxurious. Next up, natural ingredients. Have you ever wondered why real oud costs a fortune? It's because it's not some synthetic knockoff, it's the real deal. When you're wearing oud, vetiver, or iris, you're rocking ingredients that have depth and richness. These aren't the kind of notes that you can replicate with cheap synthetics. When it's natural, it hits differently. And then, here's where the real magic happens. Subtle projection. Ever been close to someone and thought, wow, they smell amazing. But it's not overpowering, right? That's luxury for you. It doesn't announce itself from across the room. It whispers just enough to make people lean in, catch a whiff, and wonder what you're wearing. So, bottom line, a truly wealthy guy doesn't drown himself in cologne. He wears just enough to leave a lasting impression. Subtle, smooth, perfectly crafted. Number 3. The cologne categories that smell expensive. Alright, let's get to the good stuff. The fragrance categories that'll have you smelling like you've got your life together. These scents aren't just nice. They scream luxury. So what's the secret? Let's break it down, starting with number 1, Oud and Rose. Now, this is the ultimate power couple in the fragrance world. Oud and Rose, when done right, is the perfect blend of old money Middle Eastern luxury. Here's the trick. Balance is key. Too much rose? You're swimming in sweetness. Too much oud? You might knock someone out. But when it's just right, you're going to smell like you've been to the finest palace and left with a suitcase full of cash. It's rich, it's exotic, and it's a total power move. Number 2. Vetiver. Vetiver is earthy, masculine, and let's be honest, it just screams wealthy. If you're wondering what a billionaire smells like, chances are, it's vetiver. The scent is woody, fresh, and just powerful. It's like walking through a high-end garden on a perfect day, surrounded by the richest, most exclusive plants. This fragrance has that quiet confidence, the kind that makes you feel like you own the room even when you're trying not to. Number 3. Dash iris. Iris is like that sophisticated friend that you always want to be around, but at the same time, never quite understand. Powdery and refined. This one's a top note in some of the most luxurious perfumes around, like Dior or Prada Infusion d'Homme. It's not a throw-on-and-go scent. It's for when you're feeling like you just stepped out of a museum or a high-class art gallery. Elegant, classic, and just so refined. Number 4. Green and herbal. If you want something fresh but still elegant, go for green and herbal. Think Tom Ford Italian Cypress. It's fresh, vibrant, and just has that subtle elegance without trying too hard. It's the kind of scent that says, I'm sophisticated, but not trying to prove anything. And number 5. Leather. Leather is classic. It smells like luxury cars and high-end luggage. Confident, powerful, and bold. Leather has been a staple in men's fragrances for decades because it's timeless. When you wear it, you don't need to say a word. The scent itself says everything. Number 4. The expensive versus cheap smell test. Alright, so how can you tell the difference between a cheap fragrance and a luxury one? It's all about how it develops. Spray a cheap cologne on, and I bet you're going to notice that it smells exactly the same after 5 minutes, 1 hour, or 4 hours. Yep, no changes, no complexity, just a flat scent that doesn't go anywhere. Luxury colognes, on the other hand, evolve. When you spray a high-end fragrance, you're going to notice layers. The top notes might hit first, something fresh and bright, but as the day goes on, the middle and base notes come through. Your scent should develop, warm up, and morph over time. It's like a story that unfolds with you. So how do you test this? Spray a fragrance and then give it time. Smell it after a few minutes, an hour, and then a few hours later. If it changes, you're on the right track. And if not, well, probably not a luxury fragrance. And finally, moving on to number 7, the power move. Layering scents like the richest men. Want to level up your fragrance game? Let's talk about layering, the power move that the richest men use to create their signature scent. Here's how it works. Start your day with something fresh, like a citrusy fragrance. Clean, sharp, and energetic. In the evening, layer it with something deeper and woodsy. Think sandalwood or cedar. It adds richness and depth. Apply unscented body lotion before your cologne. That helps your fragrance last all day. And for that unique twist, mix in a little oud or musk oil to your regular scent. Trust me, that is going to transform your fragrance into something next level. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to smelling 10 times more expensive with just a few clever fragrance tricks. Remember, it's not about splashing on whatever's trending. It's about choosing the right scents, layering them like a pro, and understanding the power of subtle luxury. So, what's going to be your approach? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will be sure to respond to all of you. Like and subscribe if you love old money elegance and understated fashion. And if you don't subscribe, that means I'm just going to have to wait another day to onboard you. Catch you in the next one.